Hi guys, it's Dave in real life and welcome to this Dress Down Sunday Money in the Bank live stream. Hope you are all well. I can already see a few faces in the chat, which is Connor, shout out to you my friend. Austin316, shout out to you. Yeah, we are live. It's been a short while, hasn't it? Yeah, I am good, Connor. Just let me know if the sound's alright, because obviously the webcam's got audio on it. So I don't know if it's echoey or not, or just normal. Just let me know, because I did have just a little bit of a drama just before I started. Yeah, obviously this is a Money in the Bank hype train stream. Look at that sexy face. Oh, it doesn't feel right sexy right now. It's flipping warm. Don't know how warm it is in Newcastle, but Jesus Christ. Hottest day in British history. Oh, the sound is good. Cool. Good, we've got that sorted then. As you can see, Dylan McClart, shout out to you. Dave, do you think whoever wins the Money in the Bank matches should cash in? And sound is good. Do I think they'll cash in today? No, to be honest, I can't see a cash in today. I think they will wait it out. I did put in my predictions video if Nikki Ash won the female one, I'd like her to cash in today. But personally, I think it's all setting up for later down the road, especially for if like somebody like Liv Morgan wins, putting a title on her. There's only one female match, but she can have a title reign in, and that is Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte. And there's no way they're having Liv Morgan gate crash that affair, because that'd just be stupid. So no, the female. It all depends on who wins the female one. The men's Big E, no, they're not taking the title off of Roman Reigns before SummerSlam, and I can't see that with Bobby either. Edward Brown, shout out to you. Hey guys, I do have a YouTube channel. Do you promote it? What videos have you got out, Edward? Because not seen any of your videos yet, buddy. Use Wrestling Days, the Discord, to get your videos out, bud, so that we know when you're uploaded. I can see Days behind you. Yes, you can. It is a signed autograph from Wrestling Days. In fact, do you want a closer look? This is the great thing about the cam. Whoa, because we move it round. If I can. Knocking things over. So you're getting me on the move. Can you see that proper? There you go. So there's the picture. Cool, we're on the move. And there we go. There's the setup behind me. And my beautiful side of my beautiful face. So there you go. That's an improvement right there. Days poster. Yep. It's not a poster, it's a signed autograph. So there you go. You had a close-up look at what you'd get when you've been with Wrestling Days. Right, so as you see on the screen, we have a nice little graphic up of the first match tonight, which is the Mysterios, the current SmackDown champions, and the Usos. Who have we got winning this opening match? How did you get the sign by him? I won a competition, Edward. Also, I'll show you what else I won as well. There actually is a video up on the channel which will show you what exactly he sent me through the post. So if you really want to go look for that, you can. You've got a green screen. Yeah, if you just look at this side, if I can get the camera right, there you go. There's my green screen at the back. That's how I do my videos. Yeah, so there you go. Shaquem, 23. Shout out to you, my friend. Rey Mysterio is winning. You mean the Mysterios are winning? I've got a funny feeling that with the crowds being back, they're going to give them something really early. And yeah, it will be the only title change on the card. Yeah, I'm going for the Usos to win. Just they are the baddest tag team in WWE right now, and it'd be just good to see them finally get a victory over Ray and Dominic. Not got a problem with Ray and Dominic, but I think that's a feud what could develop later down the line. I'm sure they will meet again, probably on Friday night SmackDown. What were your main thoughts on SmackDown and the live crowd? What did you think of the new set? Let me get all your thoughts, feelings into the chat, because it's obviously I'd like to know. I kind of missed a large chunk of Wrestling Days' stream on Friday, so feel a little bit out of the loop if I'm all honest. So yeah, you guys have got a freedom now to let me know what you're thinking about. Yeah, like I say, I think the Usos are going to become the new tag team champions tonight. I just think with the other matches, the champions retaining, I think that's the only realistic title change. Some people probably say the Viking Raiders or Viking Experience or whatever they want to call them these days. I think Omos and AJ still retain for some reason. James Chadwick, shout out to you, my friend. Hey, bitches, you are certainly one overexcited fella today. I mean, if nobody knows the main news from Slammiversary last night was the fantastic showing up of Jay White. I mean, that is absolutely epic. And plus some of the others, Thunder Rosa being on the card was pretty awesome as well. Not yet sat down to watch the full show, but I've seen enough reviews to know that it was a pretty good pay-per-view. Austin 316 says the crowd was pretty good and the set looked better on the show than it did on the internet. Yeah, I kind of got that. It looked pretty bland and that from the photograph that they showed, but then when you watched it for yourselves with all the graphics on, yeah, I thought it looked pretty decent. Anna Dawes, shout out to you, my friend. How are you? Hope you are well. I hope you're excited for tonight. I hope you can certainly join and watch Money in the Bank. I am super hyped. I booked today off of work to be able to watch tonight. Slammiversary was fucking amazing. It looked it. I mean, I called on Twitter yesterday that Chelsea Green was going to be Matt Cardona's partner. Somebody's going, no, she's with ROH and she's injured. Every time I put something on the comments, he was battering it away. So it's yeah, egg in your face, you chump. Because I was right and you were wrong. Ha ha. Everybody's saying the hi to everybody, which is bloody awesome. Yes, so the opening fight, let me know who have you got. Just put in who you think's gonna win. Like I say, I think that we're gonna get title change. Realistically, I think this is the only title change of the show tonight. Do you think they'll change up the set? Do you think we'll get a different vibe tonight, or are we going to get more giant screenness that we got on Friday? I hope they change it up. I don't want to see the same set, just with different graphics. I think they can use a little bit more imagination. So Anna says, good, thanks Dave. No, unfortunately I have a 10-hour shift tomorrow, so I won't be able to watch it live. My life's... Oh, sorry to hear that, Anna. Yeah, it's usually my life, to be honest. Like I said, I booked off tonight. I have been working 12-hour shifts, so I missed SmackDown live, missed the UFC last night live. Yeah, but there was no way I was missing Money in the Bank. No way would I miss tonight. Everything, should and could happen. I think Slammiversary has set the path. Now WWE need to top it, and I don't know quite how they do that. I think the men's Money in the Bank match is going to be certainly one to look forward to, and that's why I didn't say anything, because I can't be bothered with those motherfuckers. Yeah, it just seemed to be attacked for no real good reason. I mean, I just put in that Mickey James would show up. Obviously, it was Thunder Rosa what took that spot. But then it was obvious to me that it'd be Chelsea Green, because obviously she's a real life partner of Matt Cardona. So why would it be anybody else? And then I put like Ruby Wyatt, and I'm like, no, she's still on a 90 days commitment to WWE, so she can't mess up. Like, everything I put seemed to be like, I know better than you. It's like, yeah, I don't even watch Impact, and shut up. I'm only guessing. So yeah, that were a bit annoying yesterday, but you know, she turned up in the end. Yeah, so that's the first match. I have been clever today because we have got different graphics what we can swap around. So we're going to get rid of this one. Boop, that's gone. Right. We're going to talk about the females. This is probably going to be the first match on the main card tonight, on the show. I've had the kick-off. So a lot of people, including myself, think that Liv Morgan. I think there's certainly a case for Liv Morgan to win tonight. Her promos for the past couple of weeks have been literally emotional. She's been blatting out into tears. So what do you think? Do you think it's going to be her, or is it going to be Alexa Bliss? Does Lily live in the briefcase, or does she pop up at some point during this matchup, or does she just disappear again, like she's been doing recently on Raw? Let me know what your thoughts are. I mean, I've said this. I said this in the predictions video. I would absolutely love it if Nikki Ash won. I'd love that. Because that story has been developing for weeks, as well as Liv Morgan. So yeah, I'd love the Nikki Cross, Ricky Hash, whatever you want to call it. I'd love that to happen too. So Connor says, do you think Bray Wyatt is coming back tonight and cost Bliss? No. I think he comes back on Monday Night Raw. I think they'll advertise a Funhouse episode tonight to get you warmed up, to get you back into watching Raw on Monday. I just can't see why he'd be on the show tonight, if I'm being all honest. I think attention might be on Becky Lynch. I know she's backstage, so I think all the attention's going to be on her. I think that's going to be your major return tonight. Diego C. Palace, shout out to you, my friend. How are you doing, buddy? James says, everyone on the Insider said it was going to be Chelsea Green. Someone said, imagine Thunder Rosa being Diana's opponent. I said nah, but Hill did. It shocked me. Taking to. So you're talking to. Oh, so it killed you. You're talking to a ghost. Yeah, it did shock. A lot of rumours were on Twitter yesterday about Thunder Rosa. Somebody did mention that, and I was surprised that it was her. I thought that AEW and NWA connections would be too strong. But hey, she showed up. She'd at least give Diana Perez a run for her money, which is, it's good to see Thunder Rosa on all promotions at the minute. I think she's just fantastic. Edward Brown says, I'm going to get asleep before Money in the Bank, so I don't fall asleep watching it. Yeah, and I've done a 12-hour night shift last night, so I was asleep this morning. So it's like watching Money in the Bank tonight is just like doing a night shift for me. So yeah, but the weather here in the UK is absolutely boiling. I've got all the windows open. The problem with here in the UK is we don't have aircon systems in our houses. Not like America, where it's like you've got your heating or your aircon systems. Yeah, we don't. We just have an heating system, so we don't have ventilation, that great of ventilation. So yeah, it's pretty warm. So I am pretty dying. Literally right now, I'm in a t-shirt and shorts. Oh my god, Switchblade J White at the end. I cannot believe it, mate. That is epic. That is. I hope that, like Everright, who's on a way to see Impact tapings tonight. That's why she's not going to be involved in this chat. I hope she gets to see Jay. I hope that he's around for a while. I hope that it's not just him popping up on Impact and then he's going to be all AEW. I hope he's there to stay on Impact Wrestling. To make him move over to AEW now, because it's a Kenny Omega thing, would suck. It sucked the life out of that appearance, to be honest. I hope that he stays with Impact. Dave, I went camping at the weekend. The tent was boiling hot. Yeah, how did your camping trip go? Yeah, you did mention it. Yeah, how did that go, bud? Did you have fun? Anna Daw says, Dave, I tried to swap tomorrow's shift, but nobody would. So I will have to wait. One of their brats have a birthday and happily say no. Oh yeah, get your revenge. You do that, Anna, when they come knocking. You just remember that time when I wanted you to swap shifts with me and you wouldn't. Oh, well, tough shit. To be quite honest with you, I refuse to do swap shifts. I'd rather just book them off. What do you think about Baron Corbin? Oh, we don't want to upset Austin. He's already given like £1 million to his charity. Nobody's buying into it, to be honest, which is fair dues. And I don't think there's many people what are siding with him. To be quite honest with you, it was a backhanded promo what he did on Friday, because he was like, oh, I'm having to move into my mother's house, my wife's mother's parents' house. He's just kind of like ridiculing people what are doing that already. So it was definitely more of an heel promo than you should look at him sympathetically. So yeah, he's still being an heel in my opinion at the moment. So yeah, I could see that it was more, oh look at me having to be like you guys. You know what I mean? So that I don't think you should be so sympathetic towards him. Edward Brown said, I will have you on in the background. You will have me on in the background. Well, that's nice that I can send you off to sleep, Edward. It's always nice to know that my voice is the reason why you're going to have a cat nap. It's good to know. It's good to know. Baron Corbin should be inserted. No, he shouldn't. Absolutely no. There was something on Twitter today. Somebody, DraftKings had put him into the Money in the Bank match as a replace of somebody else. I don't know if that's a foreshadowing to what could happen later on, but I really hope not. Connor says it was awesome, Dave. Was lovely weather, but it was too hot. Well, it could have been worse, Connor. It could have been absolutely pissing it down, and then you'd be going, well, I just got wet. It was wet. My heart says Alexa to win tonight, but my head says Nikki will probably win. I'd love Nikki Cross to win, if in all honesty, Diego. I would love that. But money saying Liv Morgan for some reason. Just her promos lately have been really emotional. It's like she knows something's going to happen. Vince could pull the plug on that though, so don't. It could change. But yeah, I've got a funny feeling that it could be Liv Morgan. Austin is going to be homeless. Corbyn's not going to be homeless. He's going to be moving into his wife's parents' house. I was confused with Austin says I was confused with Corbyn's promo. It was meant to be sympathy, but it kind of made fun of the crowd. And I went, yeah, it was a joke. It was a parody. I'm telling you now. It seemed like he was ridiculing people in that position rather than us being sympathetic towards him. That's what I read it as. So, to be quite honest with you, I'm not buying it. The old Corbyn thing is kind of saying, well, look, my life would be better if I had this much. I can't cope like you peasants. And that's what it read like to me. So, if that's what he's going for, then yeah, he's still a heel. So this happy Corbyn thing, forget it, it's not a babyface turn whatsoever, he's still been very much a heel. Which is fine, I guess, but it's not what we thought was going to happen. No, it's just because I don't want to leave. Oh, thank you, Edward. Oh, you know how to butter me up really well there, bud. Shout out to you, Edward Brown. You're awesome anyway, so don't worry about it. Already had an hour nap, that's why I'm a little late. Oh, God, you're not massively late, only a couple of minutes. But it's totally fine. Yeah, I understand that. It's weather to nap here in the UK. You get settled down watching TV, next week you know you've been snoozing. So it's fine. Dylan says, Dave, I think it will be either Liv or Naomi. Naomi is one of them which... When are they going to give her a push again? Which I just don't think there's been enough build for her going into this. I don't feel like many people would root for her. Yeah, it's a bit shocking. But yeah, I can see your point. I would love Liv to win, but I think it might be Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega's a shout, but I don't know. The build for everybody other than Liv Morgan and Nikki at the moment has been pretty lackluster because Alexa's got Doudrop and Eva Marie, that's a feud. We've got Natalia and Tamina, they've got like Nox and Shotzi now breathing on the necks. Asuka's doing nothing. Naomi's doing nothing. So you've got Nikki and then Liv who are doing nothing with Selena. So I think out of that, you can cancel out Alexa Bliss. You can cancel out Tamina and Natalia, who just look like the shoehorned in anyway. So it's a straight shootout between Nikki, Naomi, Asuka, and Liv Morgan and Selena Vega. So any one of them. There's 3 of the 8. Well, no. I think Liv or Bliss winning the Money in the Bank match as Connor. I don't know about that. They could still be pushing him with a babyface turn. I just hope he gets out of stops trying to... he needs to change that promo style if it's going to become a babyface, because he still looked like he was ripping into the fans a little bit. That's just my opinion. Edward says, James Chadwick, I'm going to... you're going for Naomi to win. I can't see Naomi winning. I just don't. She's just an hopeful pick. Yes, bud, I'm dyslexic. I spell how it sounds. Join the club, Edward. I've got dyslexia, so don't worry about it, bud. My spelling is absolutely atrocious. I do rely on spell check. Super Nikki Cos. Like I said in my predictions video, Super Nikki wins. She goes into, especially if it's the first match, and Rhea Ripley and Charlotte. She's got history with both of them as well as Nikki, because she's both beat them. I know it were in these like beat the clock challenge matches, but it's still history. It's still, she was inserted into their storyline. So wouldn't it be just poetic justice and a way of perfect storytelling, which everybody keeps blatting on about, that she goes and takes the title off the winner of that match. So yeah, I would love that to happen. Nikki, Liv, or Alexa, the only people I see winning. Others, no chance. No chance in hell. Don't ask me why, but I can't. But why? But I can see a surprise entrant. Yeah, I think with Becky being at backstage, there could be a lot of things what will happen tonight. Yeah, I expect a lot of things going down tonight, which we won't expect. I mean, Slammiversary have led the way last night with all the shocks. I think WWE would look at that and go, what can we do? And yeah, I think there'll be a lot of interesting things tonight. So get ready, get your rest in like Edward's going to do. And yeah, get ready to join the roller coaster. That is the first pay-per-view in front of live fans. Edward says Rhea is his favourite. Yeah, the spell just don't know. Right, so we are finished with that one. I think. I'll shoot that on. We'll go to the next one, which is the men's. Who have we got in the men's? Obviously, we've got Morrison, Ricochet, Riddle, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Kevin Owens, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Seth Rollins. Who have we got in this matchup? In my predictions video, I went for Big E. So, out of them. Oops, that's destroying things. That didn't go too well. Who's winning this? Who is winning the men's Money in the Bank? That is literally not focusing. Who's winning that, guys? Who's winning the men's? OMG, guess what? Santina Morella's going to win. Imagine Santina Marella coming out. Santina Marella. So who have you got in the men's? Like I say, I think everybody in the dog wants Big E to win. But what's your real thoughts? I mean, somebody did make a real good point. I think it was Jessie Callan on her predictions video, that the dynamic between, if Riddle won, the dynamic between him and Randy Orton would be fun when Randy Orton finally returns. So Austin says he's hoping Big E, Riddle, Drew, Seth have a good chance of winning too. Connor just goes, no, they rocks. No, they fucking rocks. It don't quite fit in the fucking bit though, does it? But definitely won't be Ricochet or Morrison. Basically, they're in to provide the high spots and the dangerous manoeuvres. I mean, we've already had a look at that already. Kevin Owens on Friday jumping off that ladder. Fun fact about that, don't know if you saw the photograph, I did put it on Twitter, that basically for him to jump off that ladder, Seth Rollins, before he jumped back into the ring, was holding it down so that it wouldn't wobble. That's a good bit of heel work, isn't it? I'll hold your ladder for you while you jump off and take out, was it Nakamura? Definitely, it's going to be Big E. It is his time. I think Big E's ready for that. I do think he's getting drafted to Raw, where he will join back with his New Day Reverend. And yeah, I do think he challenges Bobby Lashley. Can never say his last name. I do think he challenges him. And yeah, that's what I think about that. Yeah, I have Big E winning all day long. Riddle is a very close second. Yeah, I just think you like Kevin Owens, he'll do a spot off a ladder. You've got Morrison and Ricochet will literally kill each other. So I just think they just cancel each other out already. Edward says I'm I say Big E, but it would probably put it on Drew. I'd hate to see it on Drew. Drew's had a full year of being in the title picture. It's boring now. Him and Bobby Lashley in another bloody feud. Can't cope with it. Don't want it. Don't need it. And to be honest, even if he won that, he couldn't cash it in. Oh, well, he could cash it in, but I wouldn't want it. Big E for the win, says Dylan. Austin says it seems too soon for Riddle to be champ. That's why I wouldn't pick him. It's a fair point. Big E versus Lashley would be fire. Yeah, it would, absolutely. I think that obviously we wanted more of a big Keith Lee to come back. I don't know what's happening with him. Could we see him tonight at some point, or on Monday Night Raw? I don't know why this copyright name thing is taking him off of TV so much. It looks like it's also affecting his partner as well, Mia Yim, who's also being kind of exiled from TV. Or at least dumped on main event anyway. You can see Drew, Big Seth winning. Is that one person? Big Drew, Big Seth. Like I said, I think Big E has got this one. I think it is his time to shine. I do expect this to be the most exciting match on the card. I just think it's going to be spot after spot after spot until it eventually settles down. James, what? Kofi? Well, if Kofi wins the title, he's not winning the title. I can't see Kofi Kingston winning the title. There's not. We're going to go to that, I think, next. But yeah, I think we're in agreement that Big E has a good chance tonight. So we're going to get rid of this graphic. Bosh. Big Boy Dally, shout out to you, my friend. How are you, buddy? And there we go. As if by magic, as if I had this set up earlier. There we go. We go into the Raw WWE Championship match. Bobby Lashley versus Kofi Kingston. Who have we got? Are we gonna get a shock? But I would have thought so after he'd lost to Xavier Woods. But now that he cut that promo end of Raw, the intensity, and that he's not going to take Kofi lightly, I think that is a good sign that Bobby retains. I'm having second thoughts about predicting Nakamura as winner. Alright, did you go for Nakamura? Alright. I don't think he wins, in all fairness, which he's been a past winner. But I do just think it's Bobby's turn. I do think it's Big E's turn to shine. I really do. I think the momentum's with him right now. But Nakamura is certainly going to have a good showing tonight for sure. MVP will cost Bobby Lashley the title. Do you think so, Con? That's controversial. I don't know. That'd be strange, but not unpredictable. There's been inklings, but that would mean Kofi would be aligned with MVP, and then what does that do for New Day? New Day do not need a manager, so yeah, be interesting to see how that develops. But high flyer out, shout out to you, my friend. Hey, no worries, we're around for a little while, so not a problem. How you doing, my friend? Hope you are well. Yes, so I read an article about Riddle winning and giving the briefcase to Randy. Wow, that's an interesting little thing as well. So it gives him the title, the briefcase. Wow, that could happen. Vince is really high on Riddle. That's the only thing that I can say. He really likes him. So I could see that, in all fairness. Could be an interesting night, but yeah, I think every fan is rooting for Big E tonight. In all fairness, Kofi winning the title again would be nice, but weak. A A ASF for Bobby. I don't. Kofi Mania run because of the great build that it had. I mean, he was straight up the underdog. 11 years, never really challenged, blah, 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 blah. This time doesn't seem huge and would be kind of. I don't know. I don't know if it'd have the impact. It certainly wouldn't be Kofi Mania. It'd be like Kofi Survivor Series. I don't know. It just wouldn't have the same buzz if he won. I think there was just that massive WrestleMania moment that I had the first time round. I just don't think the buzz is there for him this time round. We've seen Bobby win in front of the crowd before. He beat Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. That was in front of a crowd. So, yeah. What do you think about Finn Balor? Good question. Fantastic return. Are we seeing the babyface Finn Balor before he left to go down to NXT? If so, that certainly blows out the old Fiend Fury thing, because all of a sudden he's going back to his old persona. But if that is the case as well, he goes back to being normal Finn Balor. Do we get the Demon King? Do we get that back? So many questions on that return to SmackDown. It's where does his character go? Are we getting the Balor Club? Are we getting Demon King? It's nice to get us guessing again. I think certainly going after somebody like Sami Zayn would suggest that that heel side of him is not going to be there anymore. Put your thoughts in, let me know what you guys think about Finn Balor returning. Was it epic as it sounded? I mean, I found out before, obviously, but we're going into days of stream, I didn't see it live. So I kind of got an inkling of him returning before I joined the stream. Yeah, just let me know what you thought about it. Big Boy Deli says, I would like to see Keith Lee as the next opponent for Bobby, if not Lesnar. No rumours of when Lesnar's going to even return, to be honest. Just no major inklings on that. Usually rumours are rife around this time of year. But where is Keith Lee? Locked in a massive court case against WWE. Basically, Keith Lee wants to copyright his own name. It's his name, for God's sake. But WWE want to copyright his name too. So, they're locked in a court case. That's all I can think. I don't know if it's been settled or still in process. So that's certainly the reason why he hasn't been on TV. But you should be able to copyright your own name. It's his goddamn name. He had it before WWE, so yeah, it's a tricky situation what he's in right now, and I think that is the reason why we've not seen him. Smiley Finn is a bitch. We still want the Prince on SmackDown. Badass Bella. Going after Sami Zayn though, is that being a badass? We'll have to wait and see. Wait till he cuts his first proper promo and see where we go from there. See which Balor actually shows up. Big Boy Deli says, Riddle said someone's returning Raw tomorrow. On the bump, he spoiled it. Somebody's returning. Yeah, I think my guess is Bray. We're coming close to August, and Bray is definitely scheduled for August appearances on touring dates. So I'm expecting Bray back within the next couple of weeks. We already know that John Cena's scheduled for SmackDown. Becky's obviously circling around, so she's not going to be far off returning if we don't see her tonight. Brock Lesnar, no. Don't think we see him for a long time yet. Goldberg is another one. What could happen? God help us. Balor or Riddle for WWE Championship at the end of the year, says High Flyer. Yeah, I could see that. But Balor deserves that title, the Universal title. I mean, he never got a chance of it again, and then when he did, it was against Brock Lesnar and he got squashed. I don't think that was fair. Anna Dawes says, I love the Finn Balor return, but it needs to play more Tone Prince character, not Smiley Finn. Make him badass with a chip on his shoulder. Yeah, fine. I'd love to see that, like a reenactment, what we'd never got. You know, like with AJ Styles and that, where they do the Too Sweet and start the proper Balor Club, which I just never thought really took off. Dylan says, Dave, I think Finn Balor should challenge Apollo for the Intercontinental title. Possibly start him off on the mid-card. But he's good enough to go straight for the main event. He's good enough to challenge Roman Reigns, in all honesty. I mean, he's proven that time and time again that he is a main event player. But yeah, as a steady introduction, he could go for the mid-title. Love Sammy getting the shit beat out of him. Right, you got to love Sami Zayn. I absolutely love the role that he plays in WWE right now. It should have been me. I've been cheated out of it. Blah 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 blah. It's so great. And then when you see him getting beaten up, you cheer, and it's just a great character that he's playing. And it just proves that he really hasn't got a chip on his shoulder whatsoever. He's just playing the fall guy, which is fantastic. Well done to Sami Zayn for being entertaining. I would have loved him in the Money in the Bank. Imagine him with the briefcase. It would be hilarious. Speaking of returns, expecting any tonight, Becky Lynch is the one what's eagerly anticipated for tonight. I think we get a tease on Bray. Maybe an advert for a Funhouse episode to air tomorrow night on Raw. I don't think he comes back tonight, but I think we definitely get a trailer or an advertisement for a Funhouse episode tomorrow. That's what I think anyway. You think Edge is winning? Let's go on to that one. So I think we've done with that now. So let's go on to this one. Boom. Right. Roman Reigns versus Edge. I think there's just so many moving parts in these matches now. You certainly got the Usos, what will probably be on a high from winning the tag team titles. If they win the tag team titles, I'm sure they will get involved. I just think there's just so much what could happen in this match. As usual, Roman Reigns never really wins by himself. Anna Dawes says Balor needs to be the main card, starting off with a Sami feud is okay. Yeah, this is just a nice little warmer, isn't it? I don't mind that at all. I know someone who's absolutely loves Sami getting his ass kicked. Anna Dawes, Vince had a perfect group of wrestlers to do a faction. Should have put Finn, AJ, Gallows and Anderson and a smack in a female like Asuka would have been fire. Yeah, Vince never does anything right. He just does what Vince does. He just does Vince things. I mean, what a great moment that was on SmackDown when he came out just to say, so, where the hell have you been? yeah, okay, Vince. And then he just bows and then walks off. Such a Vince McMahon move. Gotta love that guy and hate him all at the same time. High Flyer says, I'd like Lashley to be good old Goldberg's career to rest. Beat Bet Goldberg would take the title if we were to go down. Not necessarily. He has lost. He lost to Drew McIntyre, didn't he? I remember where he had them stupid jocks. Remember them flipping short things that he was wearing? Yeah, I think he comes back, does a job. It'd be nice just to get that one match out of the way so that WWE don't need to rely on him anymore. Connor says he can see Roman winning. That made me laugh. All show. Yeah. Yeah, Roman Reigns retains for me all day long. I love Edge. I think he'll get the pop of the night again. I think he's going to put a really good showing on. I think it could possibly, other than the men's Money in the Bank, be the fight of the night, to be honest. Edge is more than capable of putting on a good show. I just don't think he gets the title this time. I think Roman's got enough help to help him out. So that's what I think in that situation. High Flyer says, I have so much respect for conspiracy theories, Sammy. The character is hilarious and he's as entertaining as Roman. Sami Zayn is just one of the best. He's literally one of the best in wrestling right now. I really love what he's doing. So, yeah, Anna Dawes says Roman will win by a disqualification finish, keeping the storyline rolling along toward as Roman Rock Showdown next Mania. Throw in the Usos. Yeah, I think there's going to be a delay. Obviously, I mean they're going to try and get to Survivor Series, and then you can have The Rock come out and do whatever. I think it's just a confrontation, just to set up something massive for next year. But yeah, I don't think Roman's losing this title for a long time. I Fly WWE will have Goldberg lose 3 times in a row. Runs the Beast's legacy. Braun, Drew, maybe Lashley. Yeah, but when you're retiring, it's a standard that when you retire on your back, giving the push to the next guy. That is legend. That is how it works in wrestling. Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, Baron Corbin, if you will. Even though we hate that. But yeah, it's a well-known fact. When you're retiring, you retire on your back. So if this is going to be Goldberg's last ever wrestling match, he'll lose. It doesn't matter if it's 3 times, 4 times. It's best to go on your back and push the next guy going forward. So, I mean, he's a tosser. Good old James. No, James Baron Corbin is a tosser. Oh, well, we've got it kicking off in the chat now. Jason Pierce, shout out to you, my friend. How are you doing, buddy? Been a while, my friend. Hope you are well. Yeah, what's your thoughts, Jason? Who have you got? Are you with Roman Reigns, or are you hot on Edge right now? Let me know, bud. Pop it in the chat, my friend. Let me know what you're thinking. Or what are you excited about tonight? What is the match that is going to catch your imagination? What you're rooting for? Be good to know. Currently got like America's Got Talent replay things on YouTube. So that's playing off right in the far background. So if you can hear some kind of singing, it's my TV. Yeah, I think Roman wins. I think he retains. I can't see him not retaining, which is I think for a long time now. We're just waiting for this big push for a character. Edge has the momentum, but it's clear W for Roman. Edge win clean, and the women's ladder match. Okay. Dave, Roman versus Edge would be a good match. The Usos interfere, help Roman retain title, then he will lose at SummerSlam to Cena. Does everybody want? This is a good question. We know Cena's coming back. They know that match is going to happen. We know that Edge is going to go up against Seth Rollins. So is it Seth Rollins what comes out tonight? Is it Seth? What ruins it? What if Seth wins the Money in the Bank and cashes in tonight? And, then that sets up that. Because does Roman Cena need the title? That is the bigger question. James, you no doubt it's going to be epic. I really think we're on a crisp of one of the best pay-per-views of the year. Other than, obviously, it'll get eclipsed by SummerSlam. But they're just going to throw the kitchen sink at this one. It's the first time in front of fans. We already saw, look at SmackDown. Look what Kevin Owens did on the first live SmackDown in front of fans. Times 10 will be tonight. Times 10. Because they're going to really want to put on a show. They'll want to give the fans something for their patience for the year and a half that the live events have not been there. Really think that they're going to put on a show tonight. Know who the biggest tosser in we say that, but to be quite honest with Vince McMahon, I think it's time for him to hang up his boots, give it the reins to Triple H or to somebody else. I don't know. I just think his day in WWE as the chairman and the main showrunner are done. I think he's just so back in the times. Ryan Romero, shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, it has been a while, buddy. It's nice to see you, though, bro. How you doing? Hope you are well. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you excited for Money in the Bank? What did you think of Thunder Rosa being on Impact on Slammiversary? What did you think of that, bud? I know you're a big Thunder Rosa fan, like myself. What did you think of last night? Yeah, just let me know, bud. Drop your thoughts in the chat. It's good to see you, Ryan. I fire for real, though. As a mouth-watering as The Rock versus Roman Reigns looks, I don't want Rock to be the one. Austin 316 is back. Nice to see you back, buddy. Can't wait. Money in the Bank is going to be ace. 103. Yeah, it feels like it here. I know it's not, but it feels like it. I mean, you've got haircon. We don't here in the UK. Dave, is that a new camera or did you manage to fix it? Yeah, it's brand new. Right, I figured out what had happened. I think I've got a bit of a virus in my computer, to be fair, and it just knocked out my webcam on the laptop itself. Can't get it to work. So yeah, I had to go out and buy a brand new one. But this is the greatest thing about this, because look at this. We can move it around. You know what? We can do extreme close-ups. Look at that. With my eyeball. And then you can see around my living room. There's my bike. Exposure of my bike. See if I can get round. So that is my living room. It's a bit hard to show you. There you go. Bit of a dump. But there, what you can see on screen now, the TV right in the background, that's where I normally do the light, watch along from, right in the middle of the room. So yeah, there's the England flag. Yeah, so there you're getting exclusives. And and this is what should have been on the stream before. Because I bought this. On the Toy Hunt video. Yeah, that were meant to be on that stream for the England game. I was going to wear it, but sadly couldn't get the stream running, so it had to be put to one side. Hi, Yowie Wowie. Your room tour going down, M. Yeah, I should. God, I'd have to tidy up if we were going to do a major room tour. Yeah, could do it MTV crib style. Welcome to my crib. God, my place is a mess. It would not be worth doing that with. I've got a bike in my living room. That should tell you everything you need to know about my lifestyle. Right, I think we've talked enough about that one. So we'll get rid of that. Let's talk about this one. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. Yeah, I am keen to keep it for the World Cup, don't worry about that. I've not took the flag one down from last week. Hey, back. I went Edge to win, but Roman is winning. As Seth will get there. I think Seth gets involved tonight, definitely. You're rich and famous. Am I rich and famous? I wished I was rich and famous. God, if I was rich and famous, Jesus Christ. I wouldn't have a bike in my living room. Let's just put it that way. No, I am far from being rich. Whenever do we not want... Whatever we do not want to see the shitter. Oh. But I need a wee and I'll take you with me. This is the thing now, I can take you with me. No, the wire won't go up that far. Rhea to win, hands down Rhea to win. Me and Dave have the same picks for Money in the Bank. Dave stole my picks. I do believe my video was out on way before you picked your selections. So, I don't think so, buddy. The UFC, I've actually had that written down. I think the only one I was unsure of was the Quintello fight, the Billy one. So I have to admit I did kind of steal that one, but the rest of it was definitely me. I told you to pick Misha Tate because you were oohing and ahhing about it, Austin. So got to get your facts right, bud. High flyer, wouldn't be surprised if Vince has won. As this one to screw over the fans tonight with Charlotte winning. I've told you my opinion on this. They're both acting quite eelish. They have been both heels. I can see why people like Rhea, but she's kind of an heel, and Charlotte is the ultimate heel. So how do you counteract that? Is by having Nikki Ash win the Money in the Bank, have Rhea retain, then Nikki cashes in on Rhea Ripley and becomes champion. Then everybody's a winner. Chicken dinner, aren't they? Oh fuck no. Don't worry, you're not coming to the shitter with me. Charlotte loses. I don't want to see this match again. Yeah, I hope it's one and done. The rumour, the actual massive rumour is that Rhea Ripley wins, retains tonight. Then we hear Becky's music and she comes out. That doesn't excuse UFC. I had them picks already. Couldn't write them in because I was tired. I've got some idiots outside screaming and shouting. It's awesome. All champions are retaining. Yeah, apart from the Mysterios, I do think the Usos win tonight. So you admit you stole Quintuel. Oh, shame. I didn't steal it, but yeah, I was torn between who I want. One thing I did mess up on, because I actually had down Vieira winning, and I did kind of swap that one, because I saw you and Aiden pick the other guy. Wished I'd have stuck with Vieira. So that was definitely my fault. Are you doing the Olympics? I can't guarantee I'll be doing the Olympics. I think Days is literally covering everything on that. He's got a hell of a lot more time on his hands than I have. Unfortunately, I just can't dedicate myself to that kind of a stream, if I'm all honest. I might look at some bits, but I can't promise you won't. I really can't. I even looked at schedule. I am looking Premier League wise. I might be covering the Charity Shield, Leicester City, Man City. I might set that stream up. I don't. It might be a rushed thing. I'll set the stream up a day before, and then just do it straight away. I mean, it is on a Saturday, but the first Premier League match is Chelsea Arsenal. A week after, I can't do the opening weekend, which is unfortunate, but I can do the weekend after, and it will be Chelsea Arsenal. Would be the first Premier League game on this channel. So we are going to be looking at stuff like that going forward. But Olympics as of now, not really my cup of tea, if I'm going to be honest with you. I might look at it as doing a fun stream or something like that. Anyway, Connor, your birthday next week, bud. So I was going to put a poll out, but I think WrestleMania. What was that WrestleMania again? Put in the chat what WrestleMania you wanted, because I think we'll do that watch along next weekend. This is a freebie weekend actually, because obviously I would have been working, so do all the Liverpool games. I will be trying to do majority of the Liverpool games and Newcastle or whatever, Man United. It's going to be a free for all, because I can't guarantee I can do every Liverpool game because of my work. Who do I support? Man City or Leicester? No shitty. Yeah, the Usos win the title. Hayden picked Vieira. Did he pick Vieira? Must have gone with you again, Austin. I were going to pick Vieira. In all honesty, I had the people watch these other predictions videos and they said Vieira were winning. Don't know why I changed my mind, to be honest. But hey, 11 points last night. I was super impressed. I only got 2 fights wrong, so I was well impressed with that. So that's a nice little run. Hope it continues tonight with the Money in the Bank predictions. Yes, Sonny Wolf is not happy, by the way. I can't remember. We'll have to look. Dace said he was going to be doing the women's volleyball. I want to see the men. I don't think I'll be doing the men's. I think Daisy's covering a lot of it though, because he's got time. It's his job at end of the day. I have like other commitments and stuff like that what I have to wage in. I can't sit on streams for full days on trot. I struggle with these littler streams, to be honest. Yeah, it's been fun doing these live streams, but they're hard to set. Well, not set up. They're easy to set up, but you know, it's just getting the time. I don't have as much time as what he does. Connor, Liverpool are gonna wipe the league. I'm glad you're confident, bud. Edward, I'm glad you're confident. I'm not so. I need to see them play first. Oh, Connor, by the way, how did your boys do today in your pre-season game? I heard that you lost 1-0. Put that out for you. Dylan says, Dave, Days is going to be busy with the Olympics clashing with wrestling and UFC. Yeah, it's going to be pretty hard for him, but he's going to work it out. He will. Obviously, his UFC is going to take over that completely. I might look at more the track and field when they start, you know, when we get into the final phases. If I'm not working, I'll have a look at that. I'm looking at like streams around about the 8 o'clock UK time, because that suits me better. So whatever's on at round about this time, I'll probably cover. We'll have a look at it. I did awful on the round picks. Yeah, I only got 3 points on the round picks. Hello, lurkers. How many lurkers is there? I can't see. How many's actually in the chat? Let me know, because I don't have that information in front of me. No, Dylan. Newcastle are going to win the whole thing. Come on, the tune. Dave Evers just tweeted what she said, bud. James, what she said, what she tweeted out. I know she's at Impact. I bet she's screaming. Actually, yeah, I've got loads of tweets. Let's see. Shout out to Ryan Romero for shouting out. Woohoo, I'm on the entrance ramp for Impact. This is going to be off the hook. Yeah, so we're just confirmation there from Everright. I don't know, there's a lot of glare there. I don't know if that will focus. Yeah, it's glary as Scooby-Doo. Yeah, but she's at Impact, so she might be a bit late tonight. But it's fantastic. Connor, who do you support? Man United beat Derby 2-1 today's pre-season game. Oh, that's cool. Liverpool don't play the first pre-season until Tuesday, I believe. We're on an Austria tour, so I think it's a Muriel Wacker. I think we play. Don't ask me. Connor, I feel sorry for you. Newcastle are not bad. They will struggle this season for sure. There's 10 watching, only 6 in the chat. Oh, cool. That's not a bad little number. Usually average around about 14, which is pretty cool. Dylan says, Dave, Liverpool have 2 30-minute matches in Austria this Tuesday against Austrian team in Stuttgart. Alright, so they're playing like only 30-minute matches. Alright, cool. That's awesome. Don't play the best squad. We know that. Ryan Romero, I see all champions retain and accept Mysterios. Shout out to you, but I totally agree. I think the Usos beat Mysterios. I think they're going to start the show off as high as possible. Harley, shout out to you. Sorry I'm late again. Lol, no worries, bud. I know you're super hyped. James, shut up. Shut up. Don't be booing the Liverpool. Don't be booing the Liverpool. You git. I'm picking Big E, Alexa Bliss to win the Money in the Bank. You going for Alexa Bliss? Oh, that's cool. That's an interesting pick. Yeah, I definitely agree with Big E. I think a lot of people are saying Liv Morgan. I don't know. Yeah, I can see Alexa Bliss winning. James Luck, United. James Buck, United this Liverpool time. Who do you support, James? I can answer that question. He's a full-on Man United fan. iFlyer says my team are playing a Prem team for a change. Once in a lifetime, I would be nice to chat to Steve Bruce and maybe grab a cheeky autograph. Yeah, you got an interview with a footballer though, didn't you? I've forgotten the name of the footballer now, but what it would Billy Sharp or something. Let me know who that was. I forget now. 2-time Bliss would be cool. Liverpool are shit, they are. I'm only messing. James, I'll have a word with you right now. You were a good mod, but I might have to replace you. Are you kidding, bud? I know you're only kidding, mate. Harley says, I'm thinking Becky tonight, Goldberg tomorrow, Sasha, Cena on Friday, Bray the week after Monday. I think we might get a tease on Bray tonight. I think that we'll get an advertisement for Raw saying a Firefly's Funhouse episode. I don't think we'll ever see Bray back in person for a while. I think it's going to be Funhouse episodes for a bit. So I can see that being shoehorned in just to get people wanting to watch Monday Night Raw, to be honest. I think who's not going to want to watch a new episode of the Firefly Funhouse? Dave's Usos win tonight. Yes, Edward, I agree with you. I'll take this. I'll take James's spot. I'm sure you would. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would love to do that. Man United, Man City are shit. Connor, we're not here to bash teams, We're not doing that. This is not the channel to bash teams. But I totally agree. I totally agree. Right, I think we'll go on to the last one. Last match, I think. Have I got another graphic? Why have I run out of graphics? I think I'm out of graphics now. Which is weird. Thought I had one loaded up. Well, we'll at least leave that on screen. The other one was AJ Olmos versus the Viking Raiders. I did have it set up, but apparently I've not got it on screen. So, yeah. So I think Olmos and AJ retain. Let me know what you guys have got for that one. I need something from Bray tonight or tomorrow. I think we all do. In all seriousness, I've got a lot of respect for Liverpool. I know many people what support them. That's the thing with me. There's banter between me and Man United supporters. My hatred is towards Chelsea for some reason, and Man City, just because they bought their way. I don't think it was fair how they won the titles. A rich billionaires coming in, then they're spending loads of money. It just doesn't work for me. I just don't think that's a fair advantage. Teams like Liverpool and Man United have literally bought a big player like one season and then they bought another one the next season. Yeah, so that's where I am. I don't even hate Everton. In fact, I don't mind Everton at all. Just kidding, lol. Good luck to every football team. Dylan says AJ and Olmos will win. AJ and Olmos says Austin. Harley says Dave. Cena, Sasha on Friday. I'm most confident in because surely Cena is there. They even reported he's there this Friday. Also, Bianca Carmella rematch is on Friday. I think they'll set up Sasha return. Okay, cool. I know that Cena's definitely going to be on Friday's SmackDown. That is a given. Still not sure on Sasha Banks though. I don't know what's happening in her world, to be honest. But I do think she's due back. Everybody hates Chelsea. Yes, everybody does hate Chelsea. That's a new TV programme. Instead of everyone hates Chris, it's everyone hates Chelsea. Even Chelsea Green. Everybody else Chelsea Green. My hatred towards City and Arsenal. Arsenal don't bother me. Or I like to call them Arsenal. There's Man Shitty, Arsenal, Chelsea shit, and then there's Manure. Guess who Manure is? I really like High Fly. I like Chelsea. Oh, you like Chelsea? City aren't win the Champions League. I don't think they ever will. They're just not good enough. WrestleMania 17, right, that'll be... Right, okay. I'll shout it out to the chat now. Next weekend, next Sunday, WrestleMania 17. Do you want to do a watch-along? I know we've watched it not so long ago, but WrestleMania 17, and do you fancy it? Drop it in whether you want to do a WrestleMania 17. Or not. Let me know. Put in the chat if you want WrestleMania 17 watch along. United bought millions, which respect they do. Nowadays, megastars. Bought them as kids. I don't mind that. I have a feeling Orton will come back tomorrow night. Maybe they can set up an AJ. Yeah, I think that's more than likely, to be honest. I think there's going to be a tag team. RK Bro versus AJ and Almas. Do one for Newcastle. Dave, City can't even win the Champions League. They suck. Remember when I supposed to stream? Yeah. I don't know what happened to that. iFlyer, what did happen? You set a stream up. You were ready to go. What happened, bud? You never explained, because you were there, you were ready, you set the stream up, you didn't press play, you didn't go live. I don't know what happened. Your stream was set up for you to go live and you never went live. fact, it's still up now, I think. It's Sam's birthday on Friday as well. So she ain't here to. If you, all right, James. Okay, bud. Put it to her. See what she says. Not Mania 17. Do Mania 25. Reason why I said WrestleMania 7 because it is Connor's birthday on Sunday, and I'd be streaming live, Edward. And it's also other mother's Sam's birthday the Friday before. So I mean, she said last week that she wasn't really bothered. She'd be happy whichever way. But you know, out of respect, because I'm streaming anyway, I'd thought I'd do like a birthday treat sort of thing. So that's the reason why. But if Connor agrees with you, then I have not a problem. But I love any WrestleMania, to be honest. What about WrestleMania 22? Do you want to do WrestleMania 22? Okay, right. You decide then, Connor. If it's WrestleMania 22, drop it into the chat now if you want to do that. Oh, or whatever. We'll do a WrestleMania no matter what. If I have to pick it out of them, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Because we're getting a bit of indecisiveness. But yeah, next week we're going to do a WrestleMania watch along. So, I've got a fun fact for you. I actually made my second video. The first one was a year delay. The toy video. And basically my channel is officially 1 year old today. The actual first video, the Extreme Rules predictions video, was released on the 15th of July. So I am a year old on YouTube. So I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody what has been on this journey so far, from the guys what have been here from the very beginning to now. Even though some of you are recent, as like only a month ago, it doesn't matter. You're still getting a massive thank you from me. It's I've enjoyed it. I am going to do a reaction video to that very prediction video, just to see how much things have changed, how I have changed. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Just to see how I've changed. That now I'm looking at the camera more. I'm not scratching my neck as much. You look old for a year old. Yeah, I know. But I'm still bald though, so technically it's still true. I'm still bald. Oh, thank you, Connor. Yes, so the channel's 1 year old as of this week. So yeah, I am going to do a reaction video to that one. I'll probably not, add the volume on it. I don't know. I'll just do a commentary during that video and just look how awkward I was and how things have changed from now. What? Yeah, the channel, not me. Happy 1 year anniversary to your channel. Well done, you deserve it. Thank you, Anna. James, a shout out to you as well. Yeah, it's amazing. There's over 100 smaller videos, 35 live streams since the start of the year. Thank you, Austin. So it's been slow to get where I am right now. It's been slow, but I've been putting in the work, and it's all down to you guys and your support. Basically, I've only done this because you guys have been invested and been involved in. I will be doing a production video for your prediction video. Alright, cool. Yeah, you do that. I'm surprised you didn't do a prediction video for the Money in the Bank, to be honest, Edward. Just get videos out there, bud. Just get videos out. Do a top 10 favourite wrestler video. Get yourself practiced in front of the camera. That's what I did. Can't wait till the 25-year anniversary of Dave. God, if I'm still doing this in 25 years, or if I'm not monetized by then, something's up. Yeah, it's a slow burner, but I've always said that I've done this for fun. I'm not in this to be famous. I'm not in this to get money from it. This has always been about fun and seeing where I can go with it. And it's through guys like you in the chat what have made this well worth it. Because talking to you guys on a daily basis has been fantastic. You can't believe how much. I mean, it's weird because I've not met any of you, but still, I just feel like I know you all so well. I mean, Austin's like my brother to another mother. Same with James Chadwick. Do you know what I mean? There's these people I've talked to for a full year now. It's just amazing. Anna Dawes is literally me in female form, according to Days. So yeah, it's just amazing. Harley says, Dave, do you agree that the men's Money in the Ladder match lineup is the best the best match ever? I think you've got a lot of high flyers mixed in there. Kevin Owens, obviously, Morrison and Ricochet. They're going to definitely offer the high spots. There could have been a place for Jeff Hardy, to be honest. Yeah, it's a really strong lineup, in all fairness. Austin says, from WrestleVotes, one of two, sources states the plan going back weeks ago was the big surprise tonight. Same source states, hasn't heard anything regarding it at all. So the big surprise what they had. Yeah, I've actually, yeah, wow. So that's backfired then. 137 subs and counting. Yeah, I've actually lost a couple of subs. I was on 175 at the start of today and I've lost 2 subs for some reason. We need to meet up, Dave. I'm sure in time we'll arrange that. If I'm ever up Newcastle, we need a drink. We need a night out. Get absolutely pissed. Same with you, James. We need to go around your own neck of woods and get absolutely smashed. I'd be up for that. Sounds like they're teasing Cena tonight. Not sure. I think he's back next week, bud. Would be shocked if we meet, cause I bet I look different to what you think. I'm sure you would. I'm sure everybody does. You know what I mean? You have in your mind's eye what people look like. I mean, a lot of people I've not seen. I'm sure the way that you think Austin looks like will not meet up to reality. Because nobody's seen Austin. You've seen me, obviously you're seeing me right now, but it's like the person who would anticipate to see most is Miss Clown One. God, amazing how to meet him. I have no subs. Oh, bless. You just got to get videos out there and you'll get subs. I'll sub to you. I ain't got a problem with that. I think you're going to have to type the second half again because Dave actually... I think you're going to have to write the second half again. Or which part was that? The first part. Sounds like they're teasing. Yes, Dave. Dave, you missed the second half of the tweet. VesselVote said, which could be thrown everyone off. It's like the person can be seen or anything. You might have to see their tweet. Alright, okay. They might have to see their tweet. Who do you think that's going to be then? John Cena. David Hall. Shout out to you, my friend. The women will find Charlotte's odd breast implants in a bank case. They do look amazingly weird, don't they? It's shocking. Austin is a little 10-year-old kid. No, believe me, he's not. He's far from that. Edward says, I think Austin and I will geek with black hair, tall-ish, has a big nose. Spoilers. Austin are talking crap about you here, bud. I won't be accepting that. Austin looks like... No, I don't even know how I can compare him. I will fall into Miss Clown 1's arms because his looks will make me faint. Oh, Austin. Oh, the love story of Austin 316. Austin, I bet you would. Yeah, Austin's still ever hopeful for Days and Triple T. Harley says to Austin, we're going to want Becky, Cena to return on the same night, right? Okay, new prediction. Cena tonight, Becky Goldberg tomorrow, Sasha Friday, Bray week. Total rechange. You can't see me. I meant is a geek. I've been talking to Austin long time, and one thing I don't really get is the geekness. He loves to troll, but it's all done in light-heartedness. Me and him have flim-flams all the time. He'll slag off Bailey, I'll slag off Corbin or whatever. It's just, we just do back and forths until one of us gets fed up. And he'll keep on going. He just keeps on going. He will not stop. You'll not beat him. Can't change your predictions. See, he's at it with Harley now. Dave, have you heard of the best YouTuber on the planet? Have I heard of KSI? Yes, I've heard of KSI. Of course I have. I used to watch his FIFA videos back in the day. Don't watch him as much now, but I did back in the day. Cena returns tonight. I'll lose it. Becky returns tonight. I'll lose it. Oh God! Somebody be scraping Harley off the roof. It'd be like clinging onto the ceiling, like ah. I look young for my age. Austin, I almost made a bet with Austin that if Connor beat Poirier last week, or if England wins the Euros, I would give him a face reveal. I should have done it. I shouldn't have done. I should have done that bet. What was in return? Bailey is so bad though. Bailey is great, Edward. Stop dissing the Bailey. What she's done for that female division over the pandemic has been amazing, and whether you like her as a heel, I don't really care. I mean, the person herself has done fantastic. She's certainly been one of the major highlights. I mean, how over is Ding Dong? Hello? How over is that? It's amazing what she's done. An amazing person. And to think she wasn't that great a couple of years ago. I mean, Austin will always bring up the bloody stupid This Is Your Life segment, which both Alexa and Bailey looked absolutely shocking in. What you need to watch is KSI more. He's alright. I've seen a lot of his videos. He's fine. He's a good YouTuber. Good singer. I like some of his music. Austin, you don't have the nevers. I died during last night's Slammiversary. You're talking to a ghost. Somebody revive James. KSI is shit. Ronda Rousey is the best. Returns happen tonight. I don't know what's worse than death. Oh yeah, I will put myself in timeout. Bailey is hot. She's got fantastic booty. She has got, oh man, she's a dream. Oh, let's have a look. Let's see. Was that a close-up of her? I can't really. There she is. There's the Bailey. Ah, Bailey's on the screen. I hate autocorrect. See that close-up of the goddess? That is Bailey. It's the Pauls that are shit, yeah. That's well true. Yeah, I can't stand the Paul brothers. so much. Austin, I dare you to tell Days. This is your life segment with Bailey. No comment. Yeah, it was a bad segment. I've got to be fair. I don't think they had a lot to work with. The crowd weren't invested in it whatsoever. Good luck. Good talk tonight, Dave. Gonna be around much more in the streams. Okay, bud. Great seeing you, buddy. Fantastic booty. Wow. Never. I know why you like a fake fan. I'm not. Why is that a fake fan? Why is that a fake fan? Tell me you don't fascinate over Britt Baker. Sasha is hotter than Bailey. Yeah, it depends on how you look at it, Edward. You think Sasha's beautiful, then that's fine. Best part of Slammiversary last night, in my opinion, was seeing Thunder Rosa. Yeah, Thunder Rosa is absolutely fantastic. She wipes the floor with anybody. She just does. I think her down-to-earth nature, the fact that she loves the fans, I love that aspect about her. No matter how big she gets, she's still 100% with the fans. And that's amazing. I love that. Unfortunate for WWE talent now, they forget fans. They'd rather you pay £300 or £400 to talk to them, which is ridiculous, in my opinion. Kiss Bailey, Dave. I'm not kissing a poster, Connor. If that was the real Bailey, this live stream would end. David Hall says Carmella will dangle from the ladder, holding on to the briefcase. Liv Morgan will be holding on to Carmella's shorts. Pull them down, and we just discover that Carmella is really Chuck. Oh God, that reveal would be amazing. You'd watch Corey Graves' face. Corey Graves would be like, that's why we've never done it. Austin, you're not what? Austin, you're not you're brave enough. Okay, not sure what you meant there. I could, Edward, I'm just lazy. Austin, do it. Oh, is this for days? I don't think I'm the only person that's ever seen Austin 316, in all fairness. Days probably won't even care. Days doesn't care. Days loves the jokes, loves the crack, he loves to just have a laugh. And he just reacts to how people are reacting. And that's just how it is. It's all about just having fun, which is what we're about as well over in here. Sorry, I'm literally going dark on you. I haven't got my light set up because I should do actually. Edward says, I would do. Do you know? I would. Do you know what if Rhea and Naomi, Jimmy Uso, I am coming up your missus. I'm coming for your missus. Rhea and Naomi. I'm coming up for your missus. Okay, that's confused the hell out of me. I just expressed how I'm feeling on Twitter. Harley, you're not supposed to put that kind of explicit imagery on there. You do realise that it's very sensitive. I've just expressed how I feel all over Twitter. With Rhea and Naomi. What, a fight between them two? It could happen eventually. Austin 316, you're the only person in Daisy's community that knows what I look like, but I have shown 2 other people what I look like. Yeah. God, I am so honoured. In my personal opinion, Austin, you look cool, and I don't know why you're hiding away, bud. If I'm being all honest, I don't think I'm the best looking person in the world. in my own personal opinion. I don't like how I sound. I don't like how I look. But you know what? I said fuck it a long time ago. When I did the Insiders interview last year, I just thought, you know what? If I can do that, I can do anything. So I thought, shite, I'm going to get on YouTube. I'm going to put myself out there, and what will be, will be. Yeah, I've had a bit of backlash from people I work with, but fuck them. I'm not bothered. They don't like it, they don't have to watch. To be honest. I would date Rhea. Oh, you would date Rhea and Naomi. Cool, dude. I think Rhea's dating a black guy. One of the trainers in NXT, I think. I would react to Days did. Sterling. Go to Germany. That's what I mean. Dylan says, Dave, how long could you see holding on to the women's title for? Which one? Rhea holding on. David All, expect Ricochet to do something amazing moves in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Maybe even things that we've never seen before. I think they've been pushing towards that recently. With that jump off the top rope over the barricade, I think we're going to get some more stuff like that, in all honesty. I don't give a fuck about what people think either anymore. You shouldn't. Who cares? I'm going to stick the light on, so I'm going to just nip off for a second. Oh, that's a bit better. Sorry about that. But yeah, I can see me a little bit better now. I hope that helps. Bit dodgy, I look a little bit more greyer now. But yeah, we're in the dark for so long then. I would date Rhea Naomi, what I meant. I have a family with one of them. You'd have a family with one of them. I bet you would, you dirty boy. Naomi's married to Jimmy Uso, I believe. Rhea Ripley, I think he's dating right now. If Rhea versus Naomi happens, I feel sorry for Rhea getting attacked by Naomi stands. Anybody what faces Sasha, to be quite honest with you, they're dead, aren't they? You know? Weird. Let there be light, yes, Austin. I am the new Messiah. The Sunday night Messiah. Let there be light. I've gone grey though, I've gone kind of blue, but I don't know why. So what are you guys out there thoughts now? What would be the thing you wouldn't want to see tonight happen? What wouldn't you want to see tonight happen? But in your thoughts, what is the one thing you wouldn't want to see? It'll make me happy at night. I bet it would. You're kind of the dark horse here, Edward. I would fight Jimmy Uso for I hope you've got some of these, fans. I bet you've got some of these. I would have a family with Lana. Would you? With Lana? Just get on TikTok, bud. She loves a good tick. And her talk. Anador says Goldberg. Yeah, I think Goldberg showing up tonight would just flatline everybody. In all fairness, save that for the house shows, not at a pay-per-view, please. Imagine that. Becky Lynch. What, you don't want to see Becky Lynch, or you want to see Becky Lynch, Ryan? Would make happy. What do you mean? I get what you mean. I wouldn't want Brock Lesnar to win Money in the Bank. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever do that again. Dylan says, Dave, I wouldn't want McIntyre to win the Money in the Bank. Looking forward to Big E winning the Money in the Bank. Edward says, Dave, I do boxing. I will be in a boxing match because it's not wrestling. Okay, but So people don't want Goldberg tonight, which is fine. I don't want Goldberg ever. I can't hack it. Lily in the briefcase, depending on how they do it. Imagine that. Big reveal. Lily's in the briefcase. I'm glad that Vince McMahon does not watch this stream. Or you want to see Becky Lynch. I don't care to see Goldberg or Cena. Yeah, I think in hindsight, Becky Lynch could be the one returning tonight, in all fairness. But I think a lot of people are saying that Goldberg showing up tonight would flatline a lot of people, which, in me included, I don't think that would be anything I'd be invested in. I would wait for him to be on SmackDown after beating Edge, and the next night he drags. No one can beat him. Even Legend comes out Cena. Yeah, I think that's a possibility. I think that's how they're going to do it. Austin Santino, Morella, Cobra in the Money in the Banks would be funny. Mr. Socko in the bank. Doesn't matter. What do you think? Ooh, burn. It doesn't matter. Anna Dawes says, I know Goldberg has 2 fights a year contract. He's already done one, so he's due a match soon. Yawn. Yeah, we all know it's coming as well. SummerSlam. The rumours have been hinted that Goldberg will have his last match of this year at SummerSlam. Ryan Romero, I have to head out. Everyone have a good one. Take care. You take care too, sir. Thank you for joining this stream. Much appreciated. Have a good one, mate. Hope you take care of yourself. Heads up and all that lot. Awesome to see you, my friend. I don't want anyone apart from Naomi winning tonight, says Edward. God, proper Naomi stan. Simping for Naomi. He's feeling the glow. Was Vince McMahon sort of smug when he came out and SmackDown to greet the fans? Yeah, of course he's always smug. It's Vince McMahon, for God's sake. Where the hell have you been? You're fired. Big E Defo winning Money in the Bank. And the match I want to say about Cena is my favourite, okay? You seem like a Cena fan, Edward. Goldberg versus Cena. Wow, that is a match nobody wants to see ever. Austin says the best way to use Goldberg is not being in a title match or put him up against a wrestler who's not being booked good already. It wouldn't be affected by the loss of basically someone like Ziggler. They've done that before though, haven't they? Remember when Ziggler wouldn't lie down a couple of years back? Goldberg would come back, spear him, 1, 2, 3, walk away. I'm not done, I'm not finished. Yeah, they come back, do it again. Eva Marie winning the Money in the Bank. Eva Marie actually wrestling. Anybody guess? Harley says, I don't know if this is a fake picture, but someone posted a picture of being in the arena Money in the Bank with colour scheme orange and black. So no, disrespecting Cena, I'll hunt you down. Hey, I can't see Cena. I've not been able to see him since day one. I mean, he just blurs out his face, so I don't even know what he looks like. We all know Hornswoggle is winning Money in the Bank. You can imagine the pop if Hornswoggle makes a return. That's the return. Vince McMahon's illegitimate son. James cannot even reach the fucking case. Give him a special step ladders one. Dave, what do you not want to see happen in Money in the Bank? What do I not want to see happen? Ooh, me. Obviously, I don't want Goldberg. Alexa Bliss winning. Yeah, if I'm not too bothered, I don't really want Alexa Bliss to win the Money in the Bank match. If they go down that road, I think I don't know. Just expect stupidness. I don't want to see any supernatural cat trap. I want it to be a good match. I want them all to be good matches. We've waited a year and a half to get a good wrestling show, and for them to mess around with it now would be ridiculous. So I just hope we get entertaining matches and no silliness. That's what I want. Just an entertaining show. Give us epic wrestling matches. Give us something. Edge and Roman, it probably won't happen, but give us a wrestling clinic. Give us something that we'll talk about. 5-star matches. I don't know. Just give us something. Cena sucks. Don't miss him. He can stay in movies for all I care. Better than in WWE. Cena isn't my favourite wrestler by a long shot. His old character is aimed at kids. Yes, Hannah Dawes. McMahon came down like Brock Lesnar. What if he came down with Brock Lesnar? I would hate to see Brock Lesnar back, to be honest. Triple H. What about Triple H? Putting you in time out. Yeah, I don't think we see Brock. I think we've probably nailed on we'll see Goldberg at some point. I think the big return tonight is going to be Becky. I think Becky Lynch all day long tonight. I think the one major title change will be the tag team titles. It'll go to the Usos tonight. I don't think there's going to be that many shocks. The one predicted shock, obvious, would be Nikki Ash winning the female Money in the Bank, and then cashing in on the night and beating either Rhea or Charlotte. That'd be fun. I'd like fun. I'd like a nice pop. Nikki don't even need to have the title for long. Probably even lose it tomorrow on Raw. It wouldn't matter, but the pop tonight would be amazing if she won. Goldberg comes out last second, takes the beaver, cashes it on Roman, takes the title. Imagine that. Takes the title off of Roman, and it's like, oh, what about Cena? Oh, just getting the fans' reaction is what I'm looking forward to the most. Just seeing the fans enjoying it and getting involved in it. Even the booing. What is your favourite type of Lucasade? Just the normal, just the original. Yeah, I'm old school. More just the original. I don't like the orange one. Here we go. Let's put that. Yeah, it's just the original one. Do we want a cash in tonight? Though people could bitch about that. People are always going to flipping bitch, unfortunately. No matter what WWE tonight, there's always going to be a set of supporters, but oh, I didn't like that. Oh, she should have won. He should have won. That should have happened. Happens every time. We're, as wrestling fans, we're never satisfied. We never walk away from a wrestling going, well, that was the best show ever. Everything went right. We're all kind of like, well, that could have gone a bit better, couldn't it? Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, a cash in, as long as it's a good one. And it's like, the Nikki Ash one would be funny, if all else. And especially if somebody like Charlotte had won, or was looking like she was going to win. And then Nikki again comes out and steals it from her. That'd be just jokes. That'd just be hilarious. You can imagine Days just laughing his head off at it. And that's what we need. Probably a little bit of comedy thrown in. And I think Nikki's the comedy tonight. I really do. I read something that Cena is meant to beat Roman at SummerSlam. Yeah, I do think that'll happen. Could take the title off Roman though. Who says Roman's going to be champion come SummerSlam? does that kind of fight, does that need a title? We know we're getting Seth Edge, so could they put the title even on Sedge or Edge? I don't know. They could change that up. There's no written in the wind that Roman's going to be champion on SummerSlam. He can always win that title back before the all Rock thing for WrestleMania. There's a long way to go before Mania. Dave, you are a sponsor. They do have a sponsor from you, because they need to be monetized. I'd wished I could do with manscaping. Where's my manscaping promo? Not got enough subs, not got enough views for that yet. Goldberg comes out, then gets run over by Stone Cold Steve Austin beer truck, saving the money in the bank from embarrassment. Yeah, shout out David Hall. I would love that. Imagine the pop as well. Got Stone Cold coming back in the beer truck and knocking out Goldberg. I'm just so glad that surely either getting Becky or Cena, either way, I'm just going to scream because my parents will be asleep. I'll be so happy. You'll have to do one of these silent screams like, yeah, yeah, get it. You just have to be like that, Ali. Greatest moment ever, Goldberg comes out. Got to spear someone, then breaks his hip. Did you ever see that? Greatest footage I ever saw of Goldberg in WCW. I think he was in a tag match, I think against Kevin Nash, and he literally runs into the corner posts. He misses the pads. It's the metal at the back, knocks himself out clean knockout. He literally headbutts the post. The guy's a goon. The match I want to see Goldberg in is him versus the Locker Room Door. Jesus Christ, the guy's an idiot. I'm predicting that Seth costs Edge the title, then Edge costs Seth the Money in the Bank briefcase, but only if Roman versus Edge is on before the ladder match. I don't even know what the scheduling is. They normally do the females first. It has been that way for a while. I don't know if they'll work it the other way. I don't know what is the main event tonight. My head says that it would be Roman versus Edge. Be interesting to see which match goes first. We know we're getting the Usos and Mysterio first because that's on the kickoff show. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see which match actually goes first tonight. Rock versus Roman SummerSlam. Do you see Conor McGregor? Did I see him break his leg? He broke his ankle, didn't he? Yeah. Did you see the trash talking afterwards? Man, what an idiot. Imagine saying that about somebody's wife. Yeah, what a complete tool. Honestly, that's what's made me somehow so much more excited, even though there's still a chance. I think Cena is. We know he's back for Raw. He's back for SmackDown on Friday. We know this for a fact. Do we see him backstage tonight? I don't know. I don't like discussing Cena. He sucks. You know what? I don't know. I think you'll have to wait and see on the Cena thing. I think Becky's more the likely. Just because the rumour is that she's there. Cena, there's no rumours about him being there yet. I just got a funny feeling we're seeing Goldberg for some reason, which I'm not happy about, but I think we definitely see Becky. Austin Cena sucks like Corbin. He sucks. I don't know. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream in about 5 or 6 minutes. Shut it down on the hour. I think we've said everything we needed to say. And Wrestle Votes have already spoilt Cena for tonight. Yeah, Austin said that earlier on. So we are going to get Cena then tonight. Okay, it's fine. If we're getting him, we're getting him. I expect plenty of returns anyway, to be honest. We are going to see plenty of that. David Hall, what title match do you think somebody will cash in on tonight? The fans are back, so you know. If it is going to be one, it's got to be the men's. I think the ladies, there's only one female title fight tonight, and that is the Rhea Ripley. Liv Morgan, if she wins, she's not going to cash in against them two. Nikki might do. The men's Big E, I don't think he cashes in. Seth Rollins will against Roman and Edge. So yeah, it's limited. I think it all depends on who wins. If there's a cash in, but if Liv Morgan and Big E win tonight, there's no cash-ins. Harley says, I think if we get Becky, we ain't seeing Cena, but if we don't get Becky, big chance we get Cena. I think Cena might even happen now. WrestleVotes have put that in. Maybe we don't get Becky until tomorrow. I mean, we know Becky's there, but it's not forced that she's going to be on the show. I don't know. You just have to wait and see. That's the greatest thing about wrestling, isn't it? It is that, you know, they could both be on the show tonight. Why not? It's the first time back in front of the crowd, so bigger the better. We need Corbin versus Cena. He'll never lose. The loser leaves WWE. I'm not going to expect much. I'm going to lower my expectations. Yeah, I think we need to do that a little bit. Austin, you made a fair point. I mean, a lot of times we go into this with high expectations and it doesn't deliver. We're just going to take it on the chin. Whatever happens, happens. And just enjoy it. Join the ride. Enjoy the show. And then when you hear that, burr, 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 even cheer or just go, oh. You know, either way, just enjoy it. If WrestleVotes did indeed fully spoil it, even though it's will be still a surprise, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Dave, I think Big E would wait until SummerSlam to cash in the Money in the Bank. Yep. Tall Paul. God. You know what? I'm going to shut the stream and then somebody shows up. It's always the way. Tall Paul 2000. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you are well. We'll stick around a little while longer, as soon as we've got an extra person in. Floor is yours, Tall Paul. Oh, you got winning tonight. What match are you looking forward to? Pop it into the chat. Let's see your thoughts on what's going to happen. As I rearranging stuff. Going to be the best pay-per-view. It will be up until SummerSlam. I think SummerSlam will eclipse it. I think Austin's right. I think SummerSlam was the best pay-per-view last year as well. I think it's because it's getting labelled this year's WrestleMania. I do think. Oh, God, New World. You know what? Imagine that, James. Now, I want to put it on here. If that happens, what James has just put, the New World Order music hits, then he'll see it. If that is what's going to happen, I'm in. That would get the biggest pop. Him coming out with the old belt with NWA written on it would be amazing. I'd be down for that. Haha. Go, lad, if you go. Thanks, how are you? I am good, thanks. I just let you have your words, and then I am going to shut the stream, I think. Looking forward to the men's. Remember the date about a week ago. It was pretty much confirmed. Cena won't be at SummerSlam now. Cena's booked in. My heart hasn't stopped for a day, if that's possible. Men's Money in the Bank. Hoping Riddle wins, but doubt it. Tell Paul shout out. Edge is so hold now. Whatever Roman Spears Edge. Cardiac arrest. I have Edge. Down blasting. Hoping wins Roman, but Roman wins. Never accept so much for Money in the Bank. It's never as good as it used to be. Just think it's just because the crowds are back that people are getting buzzed, and there's such expectation on returns. I think it's only given that people are thinking that way right now. You keep going with the returns, Harley. Ha ha ha. We get it. You're excited. You're gonna die tonight, maybe. Yeah, we'll know because when Harley stops writing in the chat later on, we'll know that something's gone down. Right then, guys. Final thoughts. What are your final thoughts? Give me one match that you're most looking forward to, and then we'll call it a day. Doesn't matter what you think. I'll never be as good. He is never as good as The Rock. Yeah. So what is the match you're looking forward to? Then we'll wrap it up and get ready. Rest in peace, Harley. He was somebody. Damn it, Austin, lol. Damn you. Well, match I'm looking forward to the most is Roman Edge. I think it's got a good chance of being the best match on the show. The men's Money in the Bank looks very interesting as well. Rest, yeah, so. Looking forward to the men's Money in the Bank match, and yeah, same snap, Dylan, absolutely snap. Yeah, Roman versus Edge, the men's, women's Money in the Bank usos is what I'm most looking forward to. I think the men's is most exciting because there's so many people winning in it. Draw between Edge and Roman, men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And we're still excited for the women's, Kofi versus Bobby. Roman Reigns will spear Edge into a jigsaw puzzle. Kofi versus Bobby should also be really good. Edge Roman match of the night, says Edward Brown. Yeah, I think the main event. If that is the main event, I think it's going to be pretty special. I have seen Money in the Bank and Edge wins. I will see, or we will see Orton tonight. Will we see Orton tonight? Don't know. I have no idea. Probably Monday Night Raw. Don't care for AJ Omos. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte. Have a chance to be good though. Yeah, I think the Rhea Charlotte fight. I think the build's been terrible for that one, so I think it is the least favourite of the matches tonight. They took my favourite one off. The I Quit match with Bayley and Bianca. They took that one off. Poor old Bayley. Get better soon, Bayley. I hope you're watching. Yeah, yeah, we could get Orton as well. How many returns? Jesus, lol. Right then, guys, I am calling it a night. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. It has been amazing. Good to get all your thoughts on what could happen tonight. Spoiler, Omega steals the WWE title. Jay White shows up tonight. I'm done. Talk about you being a ghost, James. Right, I am going to bid you farewell for now. We'll see you all later in the days of stream for Money in the Bank. As always, it's been amazing. You guys are amazing. But we are calling it a night, so thank you so much for joining. It's always fun. It's nice to be back on camera after the failures of the European Cup. Rhea, Charlotte will call it a draw and then be dating each other after the show. Poor Bayley, she's still behind you, I know. Thank you for showing up, Paul. Tall Paul. Hopefully we'll see you in the future in this stream. Thanks, Dave. Thank you, Diego C. Palace. Thank you for joining, my friend. Thank you, Connor, as always. Thank you, James Chadwick, Harley, Austin316, all being legends. To Anna Dawes, if you're still around. Thank you for joining, my friend. To Edward. Happy dating with Naomi. Yeah, see you all later for days of stream. Enjoy Money in the Bank tonight. What will be will be. Whether we'll see Cena, we get the man. Dylan, shout out to you, my friend. It's good to see you back. Oh, it's good to be back, bud. Yes, me. Right, y'all. I've been Dave in real life. You've been awesome. And remember, I need a wee. Until the next time. Bye for now.